everyone, today I'm going to join in with the tag video that was created by Emma Colours 2020, and this tag's called Colouring Discoveries of 2020 tag. So she did pop on the end of her little video that anyone could join in. So yeah, this is created by Emma Colours 2020. I'll pop her video in the description of this one and all the details. But I thought it was a really fun one, and when you hear what the questions are, if you've not already seen one of these videos, you'll understand why I think it's nice. I'll explain. But yeah, so there's 6 questions, and the first one is, what are your 5 favourite new colouring supply purchases of 2020? So the first thing I'm going to show you is something I discovered in 2020, but I keep building on the collection, and that is stickles. I am mad for stickles. So I keep building on it bit by bit. I'll order new ones every so often, but these are the colours I have in my collection so far. If I can get them all on for you. They're a glitter glue. I'm sure everybody knows what they are, but they are a glitter glue. They have a nice lovely little nib on them so that they're easy to put down on your page. They're a really fine tip, so you can create some lines, dots. You can even spread it around with a paintbrush, which I like to do sometimes. But they're really, really lovely. They don't take too long to dry either on your page. But yeah, really, really lovely colours. Got some coppers, raspberry tart, green, holly, and some of them have like little hints of other colours in them. Like this one is grape crush. Initially you think it's purple, but as you get a closer look, you can see that there's blues running throughout it as well, inside the bottle. So that's really pretty. I love this waterfall one as well. So the cheapest place I've found for these is a website called Tonic Studios, because Amazon is hit and miss. Some are only £1 something on Amazon, which is a great price, and some colours they're charging like £6 for. So it's really a bit iffy, Amazon, for these. So I would really be careful. They're not £6. Don't pay £6 for them. They should be. I wouldn't pay any more than £3 for a bottle of stickles, to be honest. But they're normally about £2-ish, £2 something. So the next product I found in 2020 was these Arteza white gel pens. These are brilliant, and as you can notice, the 1mm I have nearly used, and I can't order any more yet because they're still out of stock on the Arteza website. I will keep checking, and I'll keep checking. I'm going to check Amazon as well, but they're brilliant. By far the best gel pen that I've found. Absolutely brilliant they are. I absolutely love them. And I think it was Colour with Claire that put a review video on, but luckily I had already ordered these before Claire's video, because I think it was Claire's video that made them go out of stock. So luckily I'd ordered them before I seen that video, so I'm happy about that. So the next thing that I found, it has, oh, don't tell me it's rolled off my desk. No, it's here. The next thing I found was these. Now, I don't know what that is on my hands. Bit of muck. These are the Caran d'Ache full blenders. So you get 2 of these in a pack. I don't know if you can just see the writing on there. You get 2 of these in a pack off Amazon for £5, I think it was. They're brilliant. I absolutely love them. It makes blending just easy. It just feels really easy to blend with these. And it was only, I think it was only, it wasn't so long ago I thought the titanium buff from the Luminance set was my go-to blender, but I have changed my mind because these are fantastic. So the next product I've picked is these. Now these are the 36 set of half pan watercolour paints by Arteza. Fab little budget friendly set. I absolutely love these, and if you've been watching my channel you'll have seen that I've been doing a bit of watercolour painting, and I have been using these. So I'll just open them up. I've still not cleaned it off from last time. Very well used, as you can see. So these are them. You do get this very large Arteza water brush pen inside here with these paints, which was just brilliant. I love the large capacity, that it holds lots of water in there. So you get your little swatches here. So these are the colours. The only thing being you don't get a white in this set, but I have other sets with whites in, so if I want to mix anything with a white, I just get my white out, but that's the only thing with these paints. But I absolutely love them, and like I said, I've been doing my watercolours with them, watercolour paintings with them. So I did the bumblebee, the duckies, and I did this one. This was with some soft pastels over the top as well. So it was watercolour underneath and then a bit of soft pastel over the top. That's why I've got this here. But yeah, I've been really enjoying them. Really good budget friendly watercolour paints. So I really love them. And last but not least, I didn't own any Polychromos pencils. I had the Artezas, I had the Castle Arts, I had the Black Widows. I tested some single stock Holbeins and Lumis. So only very recently have I got the Polychromos pencils, a few single stock, and I absolutely love them. I love them. So I will have to get some more, but as you can see, I just got a small selection of colours just to trial them. But yeah, I definitely need some more Faber-Castell Polychromos. So if you've got any favourite colours, any specific Polychromos colours that you think are really nice, drop them in the comments, because I'll get a few more single stock. So drop down your favourite colours for me. So that's the supplies. So the next thing was, what are your 5 favourite book purchases of 2020? So the first one is this one, and this is Ocean Dreams colouring book by Mr. Cat Mirrors. I absolutely love these books, as well as having amazing illustrations. The paper quality in these physical copies is second to none. It is amazing. It takes any mediums. I've thrown everything at these pages, and you know, there's acrylic paint on there, as you can see in the background. Just everything, and it's fine, absolutely fine, nothing coming through there. And yeah, it does warp your paper a bit, anything would if it's getting so much put on the page, but that really doesn't bother me. But the stunning images. That was another one that I did, Neocolour 2 background. So yeah, I love this book, and they come signed as well. I think the signature's just at the front page here. So yeah, that's the first one. The second book is Intricate Ink Animals in Detail Volume 5. Now I picked this one, but in reality it's all his books, because I've purchased them all in 2020, and I do have his PDF books as well. His PDF books of baby animals. So although I've not coloured a whole lot in this one, all my Tim Jeffs books as a whole, I just really are one of my favourite purchases of 2020. I think I've done 2 pages in here what I can show you, but his images are all in these books. They all have black backgrounds. They're quite grey-scaled, as you can see. But the thing about Tim Jeffs' work is that it puts so much of the details already in for you, so much of the shading is already done, that you have to do minimal effort to make these pages look amazing, because the work is already there for you. I mean, this was one that I did. This was gorgeous, and it looks as though I've put all those feather details in, and it looks like I've done something miraculous and amazing, but it was already there. All that was already there for you. You just simply going over it with your pencils, and it makes it look amazing. This was the other one that I did, the American Kestrel, and I love doing them because the outcome's so brilliant, because he puts so much detail into his images already for you. So that's that one. The next one is Moonlit Veil by Annie Stegg. Now I hadn't seen many people with these books. Annie Stegg is predominantly she's a painting artist, but she does have 2 colouring books out. This was the first one that she released, the Moonlit Veil, and the second one is Wildwood Surrey. Now I do prefer this one over Wildwood Surrey. They are expensive books. I think these are only 8x8, so a small square size book, but the quality is amazing. The paper in them is like cardstock almost, maybe a little bit less than cardstock. They come signed, and they're just absolutely beautiful, beautiful pages. I mean, I don't think I've seen many people with these books because they are quite expensive, especially when you add shipping on top. But they're worth it. I promise you they're worth it. And the pages are all perforated, so if you wanted to get a nice little frame for one that you've done, you could do that quite easily. And they're a nice shape to frame as well. Really nice shape and size to frame. So I'll show you a couple of ones that I've done. This was a more recent one with the butterflies. That was a really fun one. I think the others are about this way. This one. I'll have to get this book out to do a picture for my recent hashtag on Instagram. That was an owl one that I did. So really, really beautiful book as well. She has at the bottom, she puts coloured by, so you can even put your little name on there as well. Really cute little books. The next one is, of course, Camilla Derrico's Cute and Creepy. I could not leave this out of my top 5. It's my absolute favourite, and I've done so many pages in this book. If you're interested to see all the completed pages up close and personal, I do have a video of all my completed pages in this book up on my channel. But yeah, I love it. So I've been doing some of the more cuter ones now Halloween has passed, but there's lots of images for Halloween time as well. Really, it's an awesome book. It's just brilliant. And the fun pages as well, the fun and the quick. And you can use any mediums in these books because they're very, very good paper. I've not had any issues with any mediums. I've thrown everything at these books, everything. I love it. And my next favourite is this one, The Midnight's Masquerading, aka Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Kelsen. Absolutely love this when it came out. I've got the Swedish edition, so it's got this lovely cloth bound feel to the front cover, which I love. And the pages continue. They're double-sided in this edition, which I love. I'm gutted I can't get the Swedish edition yet from Bokus. Normally they ship to the UK, but because we've left the EU, that company ain't set up to ship over here yet. I did email them, but they're working on it, so fingers crossed they'll be able to rectify that in time for the release of Hannah Kelsen's new book. I do hope. I'm going to keep my fingers and toes tightly crossed. I've done quite a few pages. That's a more recent one. I've done quite a few pages in this one because I just love it. I love the smaller size. I really do, because this is a book that I take to the couch when I want to watch TV at the same time. I don't want to sit at my desk. I take this to the couch because the small pages, it's a hardback book, so it sits on your knee very easily. I love it. So that's all my favourite books. So the next one is, what is one most precious colouring supply or book you have purchased that you have never used because it's too special? Now, I don't have anything, because to me, if you're buying something, you want to use it. But the only thing I could think of that I've purchased that I have not coloured in as yet, because yeah, maybe I don't want to mess it up just yet, but I will colour in it at some point. And it is the Flower Year. Now, this just feels like a really beautiful book. It's almost, it feels cloth bound again. It's a really lovely size. It's hardback. It's got this beautiful ribbon in so you can keep your pages. And I just think I love this green as well on the inside. I did put my name in, my little name in. But I just think it is really beautiful, and in a way I don't want to mess it up. But I will be colouring it at some point. I'm not going to leave it. It will get coloured in. But yeah, it is really beautiful. You've got all your references to the flowers. It tells you what flowers are in the book. And it has got the months. So it goes through which flowers come out in which month. But it's, you know, it is really, really lovely. So that's the only book I have not used. I've used every single supply I've bought, I've used. So the next question is, name 5 new YouTube channels or YouTubers you are most glad to have discovered this year and why. So that's 2020. So I only started my colouring journey in January 2020. So basically everybody who I follow now is a new discovery for me. So it's going to be really hard to pick 5. So don't feel like, oh, I've not been mentioned if I watch you and I enjoy you, because I've literally discovered everybody in 2020. This is the start of my colouring journey in this year. So the first one is going to be Colour Me Stress Free. She's the one that got me into colouring. She's a real life friend who I met when our daughters started nursery together, and she just inspires me so much. Everything I've learnt from her. All the inspiration I get is from her mixed media pages, from trying new things out, from not being scared to try new things out, because I used to be terrified of messing up a page. Now I'm not. Now I have the attitude of, oh, if it happens, it happens. Throw it to one side, forget about it. There'll be pages that you'll be really, really proud of. So yeah, she really inspires me with that attitude and how lovely her pages are. So the next one is going to be Colour and Chat with Sammy. I think she was one of the first, after Colour Me Stress Free, Colour and Chat with Sammy was one of the first people who I started speaking in the live streams and meeting all these new people via her live streams. And I just find her so friendly. She's friendly to everybody. I mean, you jump on her live streams and, you know, she remembers something about you, a video that you've done. And there's so many, she has so many subscribers, but she always, you know, she remembers your name, she remembers little details about what you've been up to, what you've done, and she's just brilliant. Her colouring is absolutely stunning. The next person I really love to watch is Lucy Just Adds Colour. For me, Lucy got me into trying things with soft pastels more, with the pastel pencils. I noticed she was doing a lot with the pastel pencils. These pages were turning out just stunning, so she really inspired me to try out those. So I did end up buying some because of her, and I really do enjoy using them. I love her colouring chats, her colour alongs. She always explains what she's doing so well. She shows pencil names and numbers, explains everything she's doing while she's doing it. Just brilliant. I really love watching her. So another one is Lavella's Colouring. Now, Lavella is the sweetest woman you will ever meet. She just really is. Whether it's commenting on things on Instagram that she's seen being so lovely, I mean, commenting on videos, you always get such a lovely sweet reply. Just amazing. And I love her colouring pages as well, absolutely beautiful. And the next one is Debbie Loves to Colour. Now, Debbie's one I've been watching from the beginning as well. When she used to live stream, I used to really enjoy her live streams as well. So Debbie, get that room sorted out and get those live streams going. But I love watching Debbie Loves to Colour because she has such good combos for skin and for hair. If you've ever watched her skin or hair tutorials, they turn out absolutely amazing. And even her fur as well. She did a Mariola Budek page with the wolf. It was absolutely stunning. So if you're looking for any good tutorials or combos for skin, hair and fur, she's the one to go to because she blows me away with the skin and hair on her portrait pictures. Absolutely amazing. So they're the 5. So the next question is, name 3 artists you have discovered in 2020. Well, again, because my colouring journey started in 2020, it's all of them. It's everyone. One of the ones more recently is Charles Santor, which he's an illustrator for children's storybooks, but I did get 3 of his colouring books more recently, which are these ones. So he's illustrated these, Alice in Wonderland, Peter Rabbit and Wizard of Oz, and I've been absolutely loving these pages. So I'll just show you the 2 pages that I did in this one. I think they're near the back. I did that one, Alice there, and I did that one, and I'm loving them. I'm loving them. They are a little bit grayscaled, not too much. So he's one of the artists. Obviously I'm going to mention Hannah Carlson because she's the very first artist that I purchased a book from, which was the Soulmates book that I purchased. And the next one has probably got to be Mr. Cat Mirrors. I really enjoy those pages. Really thoroughly enjoy those pages and that artist's work. So yeah, the next one is show your 6 favourite pages completed in 2020. So I'm going to get them one by one here now. So the first one is this one, and this one was done in December of 2020. It was done for a competition over on Tim Jeff's Facebook page to Christmas up one of his illustrations. So this one was just a regular sea turtle shell and a sea turtle, and I turned it into a bauble for the Christmas competition, and I think it was super cute how it turned out, and I absolutely love it. I love the colours in the sea turtle. I'd used a Distress Ink tea dye for a base, and then I'd gone over with coloured pencils over the top. So the really light areas, that's Distress Ink coming through from underneath. And I really, really loved that one. Really loved it. So I'll just find my second page. 1 second. Where have I popped it? So the second page was in this one again, The Ocean's Dreams by Mr. Cat Mirrors. And it is this one. Now, I really, really love this page. I did do it using the reference from the little postcards that she sends out. So I did the same colours as what was on that postcard. I put lots of little confettis on here. Lots of stickles, and I just absolutely love it. I love how the Neo Colour 2 background turned out here with the dark and then the light. I love the bubbles. I love all the white gel pen. I just absolutely adore this page. I do. I think it might be one of my all-time favourites. So that's that one. The next one is in Dream Reese by Maria Trolle. And it's this one. Now, I don't colour in these books all too often because they are very, very detailed, and they do take more than one night. Now, most of the time I like to be able to complete a page in 1 day, 2 at the most, because I do get a bit impatient. But I think this took me 5 days or 5 evenings of colouring because it was so detailed. But boy, am I chuffed with the result. I absolutely love this page, and I think I always will. I absolutely love it. And surprisingly, I think this one was done with Castle Arts and Arteza pencils. Yeah, I absolutely love this one. So the next one is in Further Celebrations by Clara Markova. Now this is a book I don't colour in. I rarely colour in. I think I've only done the title page in here, by the one I'm about to show you, because I find them very intimidating. And again, it's one of those books where you have to sit down and do it bit by bit. I can't just do one of these pages in one night. But yeah, I bit the bullet and I picked a Christmas page in this one. And I did this one and I absolutely love how it turned out. I love it. I used a Helen Elliston tutorial for the candy canes. And I adore it. I do. I absolutely love this page. So when you've got the patience to actually sit there and spend a bit more time, it's nice. The outcome's nice. I think this was Prismacolor pencils for this one. So I love that. So the next one is in Fairy Tales. This one's by Emily Lyda Loberg. And it was right at the front, I think, in this one as well. And it was this one. I love this one. And it was done, again, it was done with the Castle Arts, which surprised me because I'd stopped using them for ages because I found them quite scratchy, some of the pencils. But I got them out because I'd seen some certain shades that I really wanted to use on this patchwork blanket down here. So I got those out and I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it mainly for the fur. This was the first time I'd tried a realistic fur in a colouring book. So it did take me quite a long time, but I love how it turned out. It's so cute and fluffy. I absolutely adore it. I do. I love that one. And last but not least is in the Pop Manga colouring book by Camilla Derricourt. And again, I think it's near the front. And it is this one. It's my rainbow moth carriage, if that's what you call it. And I love this one. I did the rainbow with Neocolor 2s. The blue sky was soft pastels. And I think it was my Arteza pencils. Yeah, it was. It was my Arteza pencils for all the pencil work. I give a rainbow hair. And I gave the little moths down here rainbow. But I love this page. It's one of my all-time favourites. It's always going to be a favourite, this one. And that's that. So thank you so much, Emma Colours 2020, for creating this tag. Thank you for opening it up to anyone so that they could join in. Thank you for creating such amazing questions. I particularly love the one Name Your 5 YouTube channels because I think it's so nice to build each other up. Just hearing little comments about your channel, it's really, it feels nice. So I've heard my name a few times on a few videos, which is just lovely, and I really wanted to give that back. And you know, it's a really nice feeling that someone likes your channel. So yeah, so as with Emma Colours 2020, I'm going to open this tag up to whoever wants to join in, because I think a lot of people have been tagged so far. I don't want to double, triple, quadruple tag anyone. So thank you so much for watching. Please do give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.